Hi guys, so I wanted to do a quick video tutorial in case you missed the live demo or if you just want to move on ahead of everybody else. So go ahead and open today's assignment, which is the pen tool worksheet. You'll have Tuesday and Wednesday to finish this off. For those of you that might have done this last year, feel free to, you know, do the refresher if you want to, or the intro worksheet, but if you feel pretty confident, you can jump over to the refresher. Everybody else, click on both of them to download, and then start off at the intro pen tool to open. And it should look something like this. You have 3 different artboards, and you're going to start on the furthest left one. I'm doing Command plus sign to zoom in, but if you scroll up, it'll tell you the instructions of what each color means. So for example, the blue numbers here means that you're just going to left click once and then let go. Some of these here tell you to hold down the shift key. Shift key just makes sure that the lines are straight. So that's why these from like 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, and all of these are straight lines. It does not work for the diagonal ones. Anything that's in red, it's the handle points that you're dragging to. So let me do a quick example here. I want you guys to select the pen tool in your toolbar. Make sure that up in your application bar right here that there is no fill, and you can leave that as a black outline if you want. Here's one place to change the colors of the fill and the stroke. Another one is by your toolbar. And then the last place, which is pretty common, is your properties panel here. So one thing I don't like about Illustrator is that it kind of changes your working pen path to a yellow color. So let me go ahead and change that now. I want you to go over to your working layer in your layers panel, and you should see, I think those are 4 lines up on the top right. So click on this right here, select options for working layer, and change this color honestly to whatever color you'd like, something that's easy for you to see. I'm going to change it to magenta, and then I'm going to hit OK. All right, once you have that done, it's telling you right here, I'm going to click once, left click, come to number 2, left click once. And from 2 to 3, it's telling me to hold my shift key. So I'm going to hold shift, and then I'm going to click on 3 and let go. Just click once on 4, hold the shift key, click on 5. You want to click first before you let go of the shift key anytime it asks you to select the shift key. Okay. And here I'm just going to keep holding down the shift key because all of these are straight lines. Let go of shift key, click once on 12, hold down the shift key again, shift key, and then click on your first anchor point. So these are called anchor points right here to close the path. Right. So once you've closed the path, go back to your selection tool. That's the first tool right here. Or you can click V as in Victor on your keyboard. Click on your little Christmas tree you just created, and then I want you to change the fill color, the stroke color if you want to. And this is what I expect for all of them. If you want to finish doing the path first and then go back to do color, that's totally fine as well. But back to pen tool, I'm going to make sure there is no fill color. So no fill color right here. If you forget to do so, like say you just start doing this one, you can always just, while the pen tool's still working, select this guy right here. Okay. So this one is telling you click and press, hold down shift key. So click, and I'm still holding my left clicker, holding down the shift key, and I'm dragging out to the number 2. So these right here, guys, these are our handles. And let go at 2. And now you see that it creates this curved line, and you're going to repeat this step. Left click, hold down on shift, and then drag out your handlebars to the number 4. Okay, and you are basically going to repeat this until you get to the end. Left click and hold down shift at the same time, and then let go at 8. Do the same thing. If it's a little off, that's totally fine. Okay, this one I don't need you to close the path, but if you don't hit something, it is just going to keep the pen tool on. So all you have to do is hit escape on your keypad or on your keyboard, and it'll end the path. So escape to end the path. You should have something like this. Remember, guys, these points right here, wherever you left click with your pen tool, these are your anchor points. And then these guys right here are your handlebars. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to this one really quick. You're just using what you used in those first two. Click on 1, hold and drag to number 2. 3 is down here, so I'm going to left click and drag to 4. See how like it goes 3, 4, 5, 6. So on these blue dots, that's where you're left clicking and holding, and your handlebars are extending to the red numbers. So click and hold on 7 to reach to 8 down here. You're never clicking on the red, like actually dropping anchor points there, only on the blues. Okay, and then after 20, you just come back to 1, click and drag, and that's how you'll close it. Okay, I want to get to this one to help you guys out a bit. It says click and press, hold down. Click and press, hold down the shift key. So click, hold down the shift key, and then I can extend this to, oops. So click once, hold down shift. My bad, y'all. So click, hold down the shift key to 2. Okay, click and release. So click once, hold down the shift key, and drag out to 4. Okay, so this one you're clicking once, right? And then you're going to hold the shift key, click on your anchor point. Sorry if you hear that, guys. My dog's having a nightmare. We'll drag out the handlebar. So click once, hold shift, come back and click on your anchor point to drag out a handlebar, and then just click once and 9. Remember, hit escape to end the path. Okay. Oh, this was the one I wanted to get with you guys. All right. So you're doing the same thing, only they're adding a little twist to it. So I'm going to click and drag out to number 2, come to number 3, click and drag to 4. Only for this part, it's telling you to drag the handle and 4 to number 5. And you can do that by holding the Option Alt key. So I'm going to hold that on my keyboard, and you notice that my cursor changes. So I want you to click on this handlebar. If you can't see it, zoom in, because if you don't click on it, it'll end your path. So Option Alt key, click on the handle and drag it over. Do not let go of the Alt Option key, and then release it at 5. Okay. If that was confusing, again, you're going to click to drop an anchor point at 6, drag the handlebar to 7, let go of both your clicker and shift. You're going to click Option Alt key on your keyboard. Don't let go of it. Click and drag this handlebar over to 8. And that's basically it, guys. So You'll continue repeating this. Some of these have different instructions. Just go ahead and read off of them. I want you to stop at the tree over here. Don't worry about this one. Just do the tree, and if you need any help, let me know.